G'day folks, welcome back. It's been a while since we've done our last vid. Today I'm going to run through the install of a set of Sin Hema tow mirrors to replace the current factory mirrors that are on the Ranger. Bit like the clear views or the O-cams with the extendable mirrors on them. Fit the factory molds and we'll see how we go. I'll unbox them now. So they're actually reasonably well packaged. That's obviously the right hand mirror in their own boxes. Just cut away a bit of tape here, here, and here, and we'll open up. So got the harness that fits the factory one. See, packet of bolts in here to fix the 3 fixing points. 1, 2, and 3, and they're a pretty solid unit. You can see come in a nice bag, protects them. That's it. Good looking mirror. Indicators on the side. I don't have the indicators currently on my mirrors, but they do work once you've fitted them with the factory harness. So good looking mirror. So remove your door card. There's I think 4 or 5 screws. There's one under your door release, so just go flip that trim off in there. You'll need a trim removal tool, or be really careful with a small flathead screwdriver. It's a bit of a pain, but you'll get it out. You'll see the gist. Remove the trim for here, and you'll see there's a couple of screws under that, and then there's 2 screws at the bottom of the door card. Take that off, slide the door card up. You'll have to take the speaker off here and unplug the tweeter that's in that, but it should come off pretty quickly. So I've also just discovered that this screw here is a T15 one. It's not a Phillips head or anything like that, so you'll need a Torx bit to get that off, and T15 is the size. So once you've undone all the screws, you'll have to go around and just pop out the little clips that hold the door in. Wiggle the door card around a bit. Your speaker should just pop out. Now there's a wire for the tweeter there. Just unplug that and set that aside. Make sure you unplug that because it'll fall. And then you can go about unplugging this factory mirror clip there, and right there. Actually change of plans. I'm not going to pull the door card right off, don't need to, just had to get it loose so I could get that panel off. There's also this little grommet here which we need to take off because that's got one of the 3 tightening lugs in it, so we'll take that off now and we can undo it. So once you've undone all 3 screws to get that out, the mirror is pretty wonky, but you pull those screws out and you should be able to pull the mirror out. Hot tip. Pro tip actually, make sure your window's down while you're doing it. It makes it easy to hold the mirror when you are undoing the screws. So bear with me a sec and I'll show you how to take the mirror off. Excuse the camera. I'll just pause it. Okay, so all the screws are undone, mirror's ready to go. Push that factory plug back through the hole, and voila, the mirror comes out. Pretty simple process really. Let's keep that for later. So time to fit the new mirror. 3 bolt holes which should align up with the factory ones that you had before. Feed the cable through, push it in, and then put the 10mm nuts on and tighten it up. I'll fit it up and show you what we obviously hand tightened these 3 nuts for the time being. I will tighten up in a minute, but through test we'll just plug it in and give it a test just to make sure it works. Pretty straightforward. Factory plug, new plug, mirror controls, and as I said before, mine didn't have the indicators on the side before, but these mirrors do have them, so I'll crank her up and see if it works. So flip it over there. Beautiful, adjusting, nice, up, down, and indicator working, fantastic. I'll tighten it all up. I'll follow the process that I followed before to put the door card and everything back on, and we'll get on the other side. Okay, so they're on now, they're fitted. They're only about 10 centimeters longer, so 100 mil than the factory ones, but gee, they stick out. Really simple to pull out. I'll show you this way. When you just grab them there and they pull out and extend out for towing. Makes life very simple, and just push straight back in. Really cool. Indicator wise, so as I said, mine's an XLS Sport. Didn't have the indicators on the mirrors when I bought it, but these ones do, so that's a cool feature to add. The whole thing without interruptions, and I did have a couple of people come around and see me, took about 35 minutes. So it's not a big job, it's pretty easy. If it wasn't for one bolt on it, you wouldn't have to take the door card off, but unfortunately you do. So make sure you've got sockets handy, Torx bits, and a couple of screwdrivers, a panel tool to try and trim tool, actually, sorry, to take the trim out and pull the door cards out. But apart from that, it's a really simple job. Saves you mucking around with the wobbly portable mirrors that don't work great when you sort of get to 80-90 Ks. So really, for a few $100, I think these were $360 on sale. That's a pretty cheap mirror. I think the Clearview ones are about $900, and the Ocam ones are about $600. So I'll give them a go. We're towing a caravan next week over to Mount Gambier, and we'll see how we go, and I'll give a review post that. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll give you a new video soon. Thanks, guys.